And I like the example that I mentioned to you earlier of the phrase when they're talking about burying somebody and he was gathered to his fathers. We maybe think, oh, he went to heaven and he joined his fathers. And, there's some, more spiritual truth there maybe. But when it's talking about it in the Old Testament context, what it's talking about is a family tomb where there's a bench and you lay the dead body out on the bench and it decomposes. And later on you come back and all that's left is bones, and you gather up the bones, and there's a pit, a repository pit, and you drop this person's bones onto the bones of his father and his grandfather and whoever else in the family was buried in that tomb. And so he is quite literally gathered to his fathers. And so when I read that in the Bible now, like, I know what it's talking about. I can picture the tomb in my head. And I understand this concept of a family tomb and being gathered to your fathers. And it's just, and there's so many of those little things that just start popping out at you when you understand, when you've researched, when you've dug, when you've found the things that belonged to the people in the Bible. Sometimes you just understand the context in which the Bible's set.